Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person.
If it wasn't Regina, I'm gonna eat Max's hat.
And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
He died! He died!
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. What you witnessed.
I would just scream at the top of my lungs. I would just scream at the top of my lungs.
The clown. You're talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good. Yeah, he kneeled over and died. Keeled over.
Poor guy.
We didn't have a choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Then he took a gun. Oh, I just noticed. I never really paid attention, but his lips move very slightly in the talking animation.
Oh yeah. I didn't notice that. Okay. What did you do then?
I went over to the plaza to do some thinking.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Objection!
Okay.
Mr. Felix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But I'm a good thunker, at least my teachers always said I was. Wow.
Delete this. Scene of the crime. Scene of the grime.
Grime. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears, lawyers nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, couldn't it be any more dense? All together now.
All right, silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. Yeah, thanks, Maya. He was really the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There's only one person heading that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max the one suspicious character. It makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? Oh my god.
There's no proof it was Max. Vin only saw Max. What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I know what to do with this. That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? What else do you suppose the witness could have seen?
Okay.
He's supposed to have met Russell Berry.
Oh, yeah.
Because he left... Like, Max was in the office, and Russell, like, should have been the first one to...
Oh, yeah, Russell should have been the first one to leave, so yeah.
That's the victim? That's correct. If Trilla was at the entrance of the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Aha! Oh, it's Von Karma.
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story?
That's according to Gumshoe.
Yeah. And also the...
And literally everything else.
Other thing, yeah.
If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
That's for you to answer, actually.
I see. It seems that at this stage, I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. Really. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
Delete this.
He's right.
But actually, though...
It's like he didn't prove anything.
Brilliant, Judge. Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony.
That's like if, someone had, like... I don't know... my t-shirt and just, like, laid it down next to a crime scene. It's like, well... there's like a bunch of t-shirts like it, but hear me out, it was that guy because he has a t-shirt like that. It's like, but I was, you know, at home.
Yeah.
Like I was actually hanging out like on Discord with my friends that day. I even have like proof that I couldn't have possibly been there. No, but your shirt was there, so heck off.
Yeah. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Yes, he would.
Geez. Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle now, with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore.
Dunno.
Sorry, I just overleft the tent, the stage, I mean the clown. Oh, okay. Right then. So, yeah, okay. Heading towards the scene of the crime.
No, we didn't
press this one. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
Oh, it's your line.
Oh, sorry. I think it was around, I'd say, a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I mean, can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling me anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone?
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Ooh.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories.
Your mom...
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting for outside in the cold that
Regina,
night?
easy.
Regina.
If it's not freaking Regina, I'm gonna delete someone.
Regina.
Yeah, I'm like thinking it's this or it's this, but we'll do this. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person.
If it wasn't Regina, I'm gonna eat Max's hat.
And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
He died! He died!
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house.
He died!
Am I mistaken? Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares what I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw, don't forget it!
Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Alright. There is obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. That makes perfect sense. Oh.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there's a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the Scene? Okay.
Ow! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
Really?
I guess you got me. All right. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina.
Pain! Pain! Don't volunteer things. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Don't volunteer things?
I don't know. Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think the humans have a monopoly on marriage?
That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. Okay.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
It's absolutely special.
It was me.
About
I did it. I gave the puppet life. Don't be surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her.
Hold on a sec.
A gun. It's a monkey.
I don't think he even had that ring at the time, but we'll see.
Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket.
In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so... Oh...
But does he really?
Oh, man. You were going to propose? You, a puppet?
Don't be so obtuse! Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love!
I guess you're right. Oh my goodness. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her, too.
That'd be awkward, though. Exactly!
His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now.
Dishonorable?
Mr. Wright. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your examination.
Depending on how old she is,
Sigh.
if it's legal, the only problem with me is morally
she's
weird.
like 15.
Yes, but hear me out.
Did you,
Oh, it is different in Japan, am I right?
did you hear
That's
that?
not what I was
His
gonna say,
eyes
but
seemed
okay.
a little wistful. Whew, boy. Well,
But, like-
I think I freaking know what to do with this, but I'm just gonna press anyway. Which phrase I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I'm just gonna press this one first. What was it exactly that you planned on giving her?
A gun! You know exactly what I was gonna give her, numbskull! The only thing I could find that would match Regina's beauty!
Oh, it's your line.
Sorry. Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this! It was an engagement ring!
An engagement ring. Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix, right. Joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
And then Von Karma killed the freaking witness.
Francis's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time.
Pain equals bad. Push on anyway.
Pain equals bad. That's how my brain works.
Now I just feel like pushing on. But I don't
Pain
know.
equals bad. Push on.
Equals bad.
I don't know which one. I mean, we already know what he's giving her, so
Push. I don't know.
screw it. It may be something a bit of a joke, but here's this is a historic moment. But this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to a human. Ow!
I advise you to cut this argument short.
Oh
I'm
god.
going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Oh! Specifically about the engagement ring, I like to stick to facts, not sociology.
Sociology. You sure do enjoy sorting the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. Oh man, at least it didn't affect our bar.
I gave it to Regina. Ooh. An engagement ring?
Uh-huh. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina is going to love it.
It's just a ring. What's the matter, Nick? Well, there's gotta be something I can catch him on.
I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her.
Whose pocket was the ring in? Okay.
Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You gotta be kidding me. You think Ben can pull that off?
Oh, it's your turn, Elaine.
I'm sorry. I really.
You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing.
Really? Of course I already hid. Also, I did in my pocket that night. It was a present for... I also had it in my pocket that night. I wonder. So you went to the lodging house to give it to her?
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that uppity snob kept getting in the way.
Oh.
Oh, he interrupts it. Okay. Uppity snob! He couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica! When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block in half, and not with magic!
You lad.
His wood block.
Yes!
Well, they always say that love creates rivalries. So what about this present?
In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Right
I've
there.
Still got it in my pocket.
Press on that. Let's see.
So are you still thinking of trying to give it to Regina?
Of course I am. I spent 3 months of salary on this thing. I'm not gonna give it up that easily.
You don't have it, though.
I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus. Probably way more than he deserves. How about it, Nick? I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's missed testimony. That's the spirit, Nick. Give him heck. Heck. Uh-oh, the judge has that dazed look again. Maybe he should get out more. Oh, okay. He's tired, I guess?
Delete the judge. I feel like we were supposed to present the ring on the last one. I mean, it was found in the monkey's room, remember?
Yeah.
Because he did say he still has it.
In the end, I wasn't able to, so I've still got it in my pocket.
You're right there.
Let me just look at this. And then Frontier is engraved on it. Okay, so I guess try presenting on this. Oh, hey, cool. Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine! Give it back, thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Why then, do I have it right here?
He died again! It's okay.
What is going on here?
That's... Ben, say something!
And don't put me on the spot like that, Trello.
I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money, like a bank vault?
Oh, okay, that's... Yeah, you pronounce it. Ha! That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him!
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word. Ah, I see. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up. Shorty things? Trilo, when was the ring stolen from you? Oh, it's your line.
Well, I suppose it was that time. You know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Oh. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
Oh!
No, stop. Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide who has to do with that. Or with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing, not I, Mr. Trilloquist.
Okay.
Trillo.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring, snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all all Ben's fault. Well, he was fumbling his way through the snow. That dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important fact.
The most stupidest case ever so far.
I told you. I told you this is the dumbest case in the entire franchise. It's gonna get worse, trust me.
I know it will. Prove an important
Ben doesn't exercise
What
enough.
could that possibly be? I can't.
There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction.
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Monkey the Money. No,
Yeah, monkey the money.
Money the Monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
Man, that fits in more than one way.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. I mean, sure. Interesting, Mr. Wright. Oh.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
A gun.
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arriving on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
With the witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness will have a history, or this witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wasn't large enough to get that dog face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Huh, I told you so many times. You think you know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, Stick Boy, and I'm sure it will change some more. Where there's one lie, there's usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Yeah.
Man, he gets like so many testimonies.
I know.
I'll admit to you that I was waiting that night for Regina.
Okay.
But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could have mistaken someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
Okay. No, just let me look at something. Check. Yeah, it's like hat, cape, and the flowers. Okay.
It's like a brooch, but not really.
Yeah, it's gonna be very important, I think. Oh, it's your line.
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max.
That's right, money ran less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and then went chasing. Okay. Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see, I'd say about...
I suppose
5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.